Hi, I'm Charli Siener. I'm a current student in Miss Morris's English 102 class. I'm a graduating senior in the class of 2021. I'm giving you a little bit of advice that I wish I would have had when going into this English 102 course. This class, I will go ahead and say, is something I will never regret taking. I highly suggest just going for it and taking the class as hard as it may seem and as much homework as you might not want to do. It will prepare you for college and give you so many resources to continuously learn how to write better papers and just research well. Now, the first part in writing a research paper is choosing your topic. This is very important, and a good way to approach choosing a topic is making sure it's something that can be argued. You will be giving background knowledge on what you already know, so that is something that is also very important in knowing, and you must give reasoning to why this can be argued either way. Another thing that is very important is making sure you choose an original topic. You never want to use overused topics such as gun control, abortion, police brutality, things like that, because most of the times those are considered one-sided arguments and cannot be argued back and forth. Now, the next part of writing a research paper is the research. It's very important to continuously search for new sources to use and look for any type of article, book, video, all types of sources to use in your paper. I would generally say there is very, very rarely a time that a source you use will not be scholarly or credible. Looking for credibility in a source is one of the most important parts of finding a source to put into your paper. Oftentimes, the databases that may be harder to navigate and not always your favorite will hold the most information that will be proved to be most credible. As a current student, I have made some mistakes on my own in writing some papers and researching. You must always check the requirements needed for the paper. This is always going to be something that will be said for each paper given, and it will be important to notice if you need 4 databases, 1 database, or what for each individual topic that you're using there. You will often have a certain amount of sources that are needed, type of source needed for each paper, so it is very important to check for those. Next is actually writing your paper. So you've done all the work to build up your paper and your information that you needed for the argument. It is now time to put it down onto the paper that you're using. I would always say the most important thing is integrating and citing your sources. This is going to be something that you will always get points counted off on if you do not do correctly, and it is going to be something that you will use from now on in your college experience. So something that I was challenged with automatically was learning how to do my citations in the MLA 8 format. It is what you will use in this class, and it is very important to learn as soon as you get into English 102, and you'll learn some of this going in from English 101. It is very important to do this, and integrating your sources will keep you from using plagiarized quotes, and it will give you a good flow in your paper. So some things to avoid could be just not doing it at all, obviously, and maybe using a wrong format, such as APA, which is also very popular. I highly suggest just always asking for help. Miss Morris will be the one to always give you the answers that you need and will give you help at all times. So do not be shy and do not be scared to ask for help. So in your papers that you'll be writing in English 102, you'll be using that one topic for all of your assignments to argue your point. you are not addressing the wrong answer in full. That is not the most important part, and truly you just need to be able to strongly support the key elements of why you believe this is your side of the argument. To successfully write an argumentative paper or any of these assignments given, you just have to strongly support your side and make sure the information you're stating is correct, that you can back up, instead of trying to constantly choose the opposing argument to prove wrong. I will highly suggest finding your counter argument and making sure you know their side of the argument. That way you can create a stronger argument on your side. So overall, this class was difficult, but I will suggest it to anyone who asks. This is something that I will always carry with me, all the knowledge that I've learned, and I just strongly suggest that you just do it and you persevere through as many times as it may be too hard for you. The homework is not going to be something that you'll be looking back on whenever you see how strong your papers have gotten and how much you have just improved over the semester. Always just stay attentive to the class and just stay on track. That will be the only thing that will maybe take your grade down. It's just not staying on track. And it will help you in the long run to just keep up with your assignments and do all the work necessary to support these papers and these arguments that you're going to be doing throughout the whole semester. Just always believe in yourself and believe in what you're writing is going to be the most important part of this class, because you are the author and you are going to support all the evidence that is given. Thank you.